Gonna take off from right there as soon as y'all get in here. West, y'all. It's Deuce Sims, the Don, ACAC, Active Chucks. We got Damu Keyway Conversation Podcast. We live on Clubhouse. Go follow the room if you go on Clubhouse at Damu Keyway Conversation.
Conversations.
Oh, wait. I don't nobody say that Damu Keyway Conversations where you say that Damu Keyway Conversations, man.
Hey man, listen.
Yeah.
Big Deuce, man. Look, check it out, big dog. Look, if they don't know where they at, they about to know right now because they live in effect on motherfucking YouTube. We in Damu Keyway Conversations. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all following the house on Clubhouse, following the mods, making sure you ping up, share the room. But before we get started, we gotta shout out the big dog. If you ain't smoked or roll up, you better smoke and roll up. Make sure your top shelf is wrapped up with some top shelf wraps. We got the United Color wraps, sponsored by Big U and Unique Music. We got cherry, berry, grape, original, apple, you name it. We got it. Go ahead. Reach out to the local corner stores. Matter of fact, DM Active Chucks and Do Sims on Instagram so he can go ahead and slide y'all some of them wraps, man. So you can wrap your top shelf up with them United Color wraps from Big U. And make sure if you want to do something big and independent, make sure you hop on the Unique Music app where you can distribute your music and you can follow celebrities like Do Sims, myself, and the whole Double Keyway Conversation team. And you can network. So make sure y'all do that. And just know that you live in effect with some real ones. This is Damu Keyway Conversations.
Hey man, shout out to United Raps, man. Thank you for the sponsor. But today we got the content. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, bro. We gonna get right into this motherfucker. But before we do, we ain't fake picking it around this motherfucker. I don't know where the fuck y'all niggas thought y'all was at, right? But we don't do no fake picking it. We don't do no fake kicking it. Hit that motherfucking like. That like button is free. Let your friends know you in the presence of some real reputable, upstanding young niggas up out of LA County, man. Compton, West, South Central. Stand up,
Deuce, man. You forgot one, and we ain't doing no selective politicking.
Hey, we ain't doing no. Speaking of selective politicking, today we gonna go into this motherfucking Cop 600 is a straight up custer on West Side.
End.
Damn,
Salute.
his name is. Oh well, we ain't gonna say his name. It could get real disrespectful. We don't be dissing hoods and shit, but it was definitely a disrespectful term. Shout out my boy Paris Tide, man. We got
Salute.
that. We got that super chat. It was we missed that, but we definitely want to thank you for supporting us with
Salute, brother.
As long as y'all supporting consistently, man, we ain't got no choice but to make sure we got this work for y'all consistently.
Man, listen.
Every other day, at least, we gonna bring y'all some A1 Yola, man. Only made in Killer, California, man.
And it ain't stepped on. It's pure.
Uncut. No smut. Let's
uncut, no smut.
Uncut, no smut. Let's get into this motherfucking Hey, shout out Tree, man. Shout out to brother Bo Monty, aka Mutombo, aka I don't know what was going on that day.
Machine in motion.
That's my nigga if he don't get no bigger, man. So shout out Bo Monty, man, in the whole valley, Pacoima, the front street. We finna get into this work. Hold on. Shout out Scandalous Los Angeles TV. Because he always got that work, man.
Man, he be having some hot content. Salute to all the YouTubers that fuck with us, but brother be having some hot content, man. We gotta Scandalous.
You hear that?
Say that again, Deuce. It might have timed out.
We're gonna get back into this because I see y'all can't see it. We're gonna go like this.
Yeah, I'm right here. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, you can't see it, so we gonna cut that one off.
All right.
Let's go like this. Y'all couldn't hear that one because I went through a different link. So we gonna make sure that everybody get aboard this A1 work. Shout out my boy Scandalous, Los Angeles.
So
Speaking of scandalous,
scandalous.
oh, hey, can we get the acapella while we doing this?
I got bitches trying to kill me.
Hey, bro,
Oh man, dudes.
hey, your boy on you. Let's get into this work, man.
Let's go.
And I'm so thankful that he did. When Spider does you like this, that means he's finally had enough of you. So now, after clueless Christopher waved the white flag and called Spider a liar, he's on the phone with Spider saying that everything he did and said about him the last couple days was just him throwing Spider an alley-oop to help him go viral. I wonder how many chances Chrissy thinks he gets at this. Just a month or two ago, Spider was telling him about the RICO case that CS2 Back was involved in with Ray J, and you saw how Love's Boys played that. Then he tried to pop back up on Spider's panel like niggas don't know he's a snake in the grass. Let's just hop right into it. Listen to how dumb this bald-faced nigga sounds, trying to defend CS2 Back.
You guys are trying to booty smut me. Yes, she is. That's just how you. If you get a million views from it, you know me, I don't give a fuck on niggas. All right, I'll take it, but I'm not looking for possibilities of disrespect, bro. Because I can't get that with you, bro. So anytime you tell me if I say something again, you going in on me and it's gonna affect everybody around me, bro. All you guys are trying to booty smut me. You got out my friend. I didn't all because it's whack. Because it got something to do with whack, bro. It's fuck whack. I don't give a fuck about whack. He lied on me multiple times. He's been on the internet saying all he gonna do is start a war with his homies like he did last time. Guess what? I've never had a war with my homies. So he lied on me there. He's taking pictures of a bucket in front of my spot and told the world that's when I drive every day to my podcast. That's another lie. Guess what? I've never lied on whack. And if CS2 Back was a lie, it's after he lied on me 10 times. So eye for an eye. I'm gonna be real with you. I forgot about that, bro. Nigga lied on you. You got all the right to lie on them.
No, nigga. You don't just get out of it like that. What you mean if he lied on you? Then you have...
Dudes.
That ain't what you said to Spider 2 days ago. You said that you guys don't put jackets on people.
We don't put jackets, on people. We don't do that. Even you got, differences, saying beefs, people don't get along. We don't put jackets on someone.
You said Spider lost all his credibility for lying on you.
You won this, you know what I'm saying? I will not be going back and forth with a liar. Anybody can just make up lies and go back and forth all day. I choose not to get into that. You lost all credibility with me.
So does Porky lose all credibility for lying over and over again, Crip Cop? Not only that, this dude is sitting here acting like he forgot that CS2 Back has been lying on SPI for years. Love's Boys should be embarrassed when he says that, because he knows that we all know he's lying. But he doesn't get embarrassed. He says that shit with a straight face and keeps on going.
And I don't feel like I lie. You need to take your sharpest mind, your most intellectual mind, and go through that motherfucking Main Street shit and really see why is his name. If he's so squeaky clean, why does his name come up at all? Please, you gotta look at it, bro. No. Look, it's not about him telling on Wood. It's not about him telling on Wood. That's not what the allegation is. The allegation is your phone was hot. You knew it was hot, and you had a whole bunch of conversations with some niggas about a bunch of shit, bro. I'm gonna say one thing about that. Holla at Stutter. Cause them niggas don't fuck with each other. None. That nigga ain't never said Whack100. Them niggas ain't friends.
Bro, let's stop right there. Shout out Damu Kiwe
Conversations, bro.
This dude, well, first of all, we talk about his credibility, and that's what we're gonna focus on. I can't talk about his reputation in South Central. I never heard of him, don't know nothing about him, and he's a mystery with no history. Most of the
Facts.
dudes from the hood claim that he ain't even from 6-0. Big U said he ain't never got put on. But just talking about your character, you gonna tell us that Stutterbox ain't never said that CS2 back was CS2 back? That he was the snitch?
Come
You
on,
insulting
man.
our motherfucking intelligence, nigga. You be better off calling me a buster, nigga, than insult my motherfucking intelligence. You slow. You green as a pool table, nigga. Nigga, you all out of motherfucking lost in the sauce, nigga. Got you all politicking wrong, a whole bunch of other weird shit. Talking about what this nigga ain't said. Bro, if you don't know what you talking about, and I need to take that advice sometime too. If you don't know what you talking about, don't speak on it, bro. Damu Kiwe. Conversation.
Break none. That nigga who call it Woody Box or Box and Wacky Box. We can call Box right there. 6 million ain't no good. It's not good at all. Yeah, them niggas ain't straight. 6 million though. How long you think that's been the case? I don't know how long it's been the case, nigga, but that nigga putting on that something. They been having a romance, smut each other out, talking about killing each other, and then be back cool for years. Yeah, but that nigga Box ain't never said, nigga, that's him, he told.
Did you guys just hear this fat phony? It's absolutely laughable how much of a carbon copy of CS2 back this guy is. He is telling us to do the exact same thing that Wack told us to do, which was to go and ask Stutterbox.
If I know what I knew now, I would have jumped over their car, cuz, ran across the lawn, kicked in Wack door, and killed cuz on Main Street, on Mafia. You's a buster, nigga. You the police. You the police. You the police. You got the homie. You know, every real nigga that came into your life, me first, you crossed me. Big U second, you crossed him. Wacko, you crossed him. You talk about Game behind his back. You talk about Lil John behind his back. You talk about Ray J. You's a bitch. You know, you police ass nigga. Talking about nigga, the first code of conduct is you don't talk to the police. Nigga, you is the police, nigga. Officer Wack, snitch ass 100. Officer Wack, snitch ass 100. Officer Wack, snitch ass 100.
When we asked Stutterbox, he said Wack was a rat, and he even told Wack on the phone that he was in his paperwork. But Clueless Chrissy is on the phone right now saying Stutterbox never said Wack was a rat. I swear it's almost like Crip Cop wants us to expose his handler some more.
He ain't never said that. I'm looking at niggas who don't know. But no, you keep twisting the thing of niggas saying he told with him being involved with discussing things with niggas. No, he said that's not that CS2 back nigga, bro.
This lion-ass bastard Loves Boys just lied and said that Stutterbox never said Wack was CS2 back. This dude is the police.
So did you see the paperwork that I got and exposed about confidential source 2 back?
That shit is real.
Right. Because I got a copy from Mark Stevens identical. And you got it. And it referred to the person that called Mark Stevens trying to get in contact with Dog.
They said the Wack boy.
The Wack boy.
You see the paperwork?
Yeah. I ain't helped the Wack boy in a long time. Yeah.
Wack was working.
Right.
Police ass nigga.
So look, but Mark, Wack told the world, go ask Mark Stevens. He knows it all. And when we look at Mark Stevens said he CS2 back.
So I just had a back and forth. So you was cool with him from the beginning, even negotiated on some business as he. Yeah, I met him with Stutterbox. I met him with the homie Stutterbox. That's how I first came to meet Wack, was through the homie Stutterbox, right? When I met him, dude was driving trucks, seemed to be cool. Box was like, yo, this was his neighbor across the street. He seemed to be cool. When Stutterbox defected, Wack picked up the phone and was basically being the interim, the middleman. Because he was telling me Stutterbox was defected. And I was like, okay. But my whole thing is, if he defected, why are you fucking So okay, so he says that Stutterbox defected, and then you get some phone calls asking to speak to someone else, right?
Yeah, he called me. How many times? He called me, man. It was a series of calls, 4 or 5 calls. He wanted to reach out to the homie, rest in peace, Dell Dog. And
let's pause right
there. I
there.
don't give out nobody now.
It was right there. He said that Cash Jones, who y'all call Wack100, called him trying to talk to Dell Dog, but he don't give out nobody mad. So he's telling you how he remembers who called him that day. Several times trying to get in contact with Dell Dog. And let me tell y'all
Keyway Conversations.
Let me tell y'all this, right? I don't know about y'all, but I dealt with the feds. You ain't gonna never forget when the motherfuckers came into your world. You ain't gonna never forget if a nigga called you and told you that somebody you was doing business with or one of your friends had went south. You ain't never gonna forget, especially being Mark Stevens, a sports agent, Shaquille O'Neal business partner, the day that a nigga told you that the feds got your phones wired and tapped. That's not something you're going to forget in 60 years. You understand what I'm saying? But let's finish this content, y'all, so I can get what you think.
So I called the homie, Dell Dog. I'm like, yo, homie, you want to holler at this dude or what? Because he keep calling me. And he was like, nah, I'm good on that. I don't want to holler at dude.
So at some point, you get a phone call from Wack100, Cash Jones. And when he contact you, what did he contact you concerning?
He wanted to reach out to Dell Dog, rest in peace. And he wanted to give Dell Dog some information that he had gotten from Stutterbox, right? It's like he was getting information from Stutterbox on what his plan was and what the get down was gonna be. And he wanted to talk to the homie and talk to him. And Dog wasn't getting on the line with him. And he kept blowing me up because he wanted me to get him on the line.
Smart man. Rest in peace to Dell Dog, man. So he's talking about the phones is being compromised. Is that one of the things that he told you?
Well, the homie Dell Dog never trusted dude. Follow me?
Right.
So Dog didn't know was the lines compromised or was they wired up for sound or not. He just wasn't gonna chance it. You follow me? Right. But it was later on. After they took the case to they was taking it all away because the homie ain't had no choice. You know, he was facing a life sentence, so he had to take it all away. And with all the lawyers that was involved, they was able to get the discovery, and that's when we found out that the lines was compromised.
And as soon when you get the discovery, was part of that the actual wiretap?
The whole transcript. I got the whole transcripts. The whole transcripts of the whole wiretaps.
And do you in that paperwork? Do you see a conversation with Cash Jones in the transcript?
That was the initiating. When they started recording.
Right. And how did they refer to Cash Jones?
In the paperwork they put him as Back, B-A-C-K. And
right.
I kept asking.
So let me stop right there. So right now he's confirming that phone call that's in that paperwork is his phone call with Back, which is they saying it's Wack, right? So now y'all follow. Let's go.
I kept asking the lawyer, like, who the fuck is? I ain't talked to no
to know that. And they said, nah, that's Wack. But they put him in back because he a blood. So it's back. I said, oh, okay. Was this back also referred as confidential source?
Making of a Man TV.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but whoever Mark Stevens is ain't the motherfucking FBI or ain't the motherfucking detective on the case.
So is that what we have to do now? We have to track down the lead investigator of the case to find out who's telling? Do you guys hear this idiot? Mark Stevens is on the case, and his phone call was recorded by the feds. He knows exactly who he was calling and who he was talking about. The paperwork said CS2 back called him 3 or 4 times trying to get in touch with Del Dog. There was only one person that called Mark 3 times, asking for Del Dog's number, and that was Porky. Fatback Loves Boys is telling us that Mark Stevens' paperwork doesn't matter, even though Wack told us to go ask him. Then Loves Boys brings up investigators. A while back he said Greg Kading was the lead investigator. Greg Kading told us that the wiretap transcript conversation was about Wack.
There was no mention of cash in the Main Street case. There was no mention of cash in the Main Street case other than when he's trying to get a hold of Mark Stevens and in order to tell him that Box has been compromised.
Look how Loves Boys will go to his grave lying for a rat.
Whoever that nigga is.
But every FBI, every real detective says, no matter what, just like a motherfucking prisoner of war, will only give you their name and their serial number and their ranking. They're never going to give up a confidential informant in no circumstances. They're going to steal you every time. The nigga Wack told the whole world the Fed said, I owe you a favor. He told the whole world the Feds called him and said, hey, is Jay Prince giving you problems? We got your back. Bro, he boo-boo.
Hold on.
He boo-boo.
I ain't got the argument because I'm the real shit.
But the thing, you went against me with Wack in your mouth. You make Wack be the issue.
No, listen.
You don't have no issues. Your
we ain't got the reason why.
But you make Wack be an issue. I would
listen. That's the spot. That's just to throw the alley-oop. You get what I'm saying? And I hit it with facts. But let's say, if you say, hey, man, I can say what I want about that nigga, he lied on me, I can't be mad at you.
I can't say that.
Right. And like I said, I'm going to be real with you. I forgot about that, bro. I'm going to be real with you. I forgot about that. So, no, like I say, whatever you
can't stay out of you and big you. They can't stay out of you and big you business, bro. You know that's my rope.
I know.
I don't get involved in none of that, bro. You know he don't like that. He be on you. And I still don't care. I don't let nobody in the world stop me from having a rapport with you, bro. Nobody. Nobody likes it. That's the type of loc I am. I'm against the grain. And no matter what you done that I don't agree with, guess what? You never get.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Nobody likes you. This was Spider Loc telling them. Nobody likes you. I kept it 100 with you and dealt with you as a person one-on-one. Never, even though Big U my loc, nigga, but I stay out of you and his affairs. That's 6-0 business. But you came at me sending warnings and all of this shit, bro. Nigga, what type of time you want? You know what I'm saying? Nobody likes you. This the nigga that couldn't hang out at junior high school and high school. He couldn't come up off the porch, right? High school, he playing sports and shit. You know what I'm saying? That didn't work out for him. It didn't turn out how he thought it was gonna work. Went to the Fresno Sheriff account. Oh, we'll bring the receipts for that. Fresno Sheriff's Academy. But yeah, that didn't work out for him. Then he got to boxing, set up fake fights, 600. They say
He was writing tickets for Joey and them up north before he got to the boxing. He was still servicing the law by way of being a ticket. I think like a parking meter, right? A ticket dude.
Oh, so yeah, he already had long-standing relationships with the law, the long arm of the law.
Probably was a fucking hall monitor at Crenshaw Horseman.
He said a hall monitor at Crenshaw Horseman. But look, so the nigga 600. This is what I heard from a couple reliable sources, not reliable sources for the feds. I'm talking about street niggas, right? dudes that got credibility, right? Not
Don't confuse the
don't
two.
confuse them, but
Yeah, don't confuse the two.
some credible dudes told me that he got his name 600 because he got licked for 600 P's and didn't want no issue.
Oh, he's a super buster. He ain't just a he like a Super Mario buster.
Buster. Hey, let us get a sick. What do you respond to that, Christopher Love, boy?
I mean, they took 600 pounds from me because I'm just not like that. But guess what? I let them take it. I didn't want no problems. Doing some real credible niggas.
Bro, that's over $1 million street value, bro.
Nah. What it is I'm really a soft ass cupcake. You know what I'm saying? And I like vanilla icing. But that's besides the point. I just cut my facial hair off and my hair off because I just got recruited for the LAPD 77 division.
Oh, hell no.
But no. But no. Hold on, Duce. Hold on. It's like a jungle sometimes. You want that nigga's a super goofball. But look.
Hey, go ahead.
But look though. I'm gonna check the chat out real quick. The dude Poro Mathis, he said he's not trying to troll the team. He really want to expound and say and ask how CS2 told. I'm gonna just throw this key point out for you, Poro Mathis. He just brought Greg Kadings on, as you've seen in the clip right there. He brought Greg Kadings on to clear his name of him not being involved in the paperwork. Greg Kadings said,
sure I get this straight. So you said some paperwork dropped accusing that CS2 back with CS2 back, and the proof to the people on Clubhouse and on social media that he wasn't CS2 back and working with the police. He go get somebody that he says was the lead detective of the investigation.
Who said that he wasn't?
He's not working with the lead detective in the investigation, right?
Right. And Greg Kadings said he wasn't involved in the Main Street case, but he was the guy in the paperwork stating to try to get a hold of Rest in Peace Dale Dog through Mark Stevens. That's why we're telling you guys he's involved in the case. He's the confidential source too. He's the WAG boy. He's AKA CS2 back. If you cannot articulate that, go reiterate that on Active Chuck's YouTube and read and listen to the tutorial of how to
paperwork's in the community. So if you haven't seen it now, I get it, right? Yeah,
right.
There's no dumb question except a question you don't ask.
Right.
But if you listen to what Scandalous Los Angeles is such a artist, right? And he just goes to each one of the lies that they told that have been debunked and exposed over the last 2-3 years, and especially when it relates to CS2 back.
Right.
When you say CS2 back in the paperwork is the confidential source number 2 that contacted Mark Stevens several times trying to get in contact with Dale Dog. The reason for, because they said Stutterbox went sour, meaning what was Mark Stevens' word? Defected. When
that brother defected. That brother's defected.
when he started cooperating with the police and shit was all bad, and to also tell Dale Dog that the phones was tapped. I don't know about you, but I can't tell one nigga in my hood that his phone is tapped. I don't have them type of friends and connections with the police. So Dale Dog gets the message from Mark Stevens, and he said, I'm cool on that, brother. When you go through the paperwork, you hear that confidential source number 2 provided historical, reliable information about the Main Street Mafia Crips.
But dude, 1 second. But also, Poro Mathis, listen, not just that he recorded, that he gave historical information. He's the guy who's tried to get on the 3-way with Dale Dog. That's the guy. That's the guy.
Right? And knowing that they was targeting Dale Dog for a case, because allegedly, when he makes this call, Stutterbox was kidnapped in West Hollywood at a club, thrown into his to a car. Somebody else drove his Rolls Royce to the east side, right to Del Dog spot, where allegedly he was pistol whipped, robbed of his chain, $15,000 cash, before being let out the house to go get the videotape. An alleged videotape till today has never been confirmed whether that tape really existed or if it was just a ploy to try to squeeze some juice up out that lemon, right?
Right.
But they tell him to go get that and allegedly and some extra money, allegedly, right? He walked straight into 77 division. Unbeknownst to any of the Main Street Crips, the FBI and the DEA already had the Main Street Crips under investigation, right? So they wanted the Main Streets before. Because he walked in 77 division, they had detectives interviewing, working with Stutterbox on that investigation on the state level, right? Then, because they found out that where he got originally kidnapped, the crime actually started in West Hollywood. You have the West Hollywood sheriffs. So you have multiple investigations going on. One of the Fed investigations was into the murder of Biggie Small. Stutterbox, who was the victim and an informant on the Main Street case because he was kidnapped or whatever, was the prime suspect in the Biggie Smalls killing, Amir Muhammad. Maybe you heard of that in books and movies and all of that, whatever, that they were saying Amir Muhammad was allegedly the suspect. Stutterbox was caught with a driver license that said Amir Muhammad. He was implicated into that murder. But understand this, CS2 Back had previously provided historical information. Let me tell you all this. CS2 Back house was raided 30 days before Stutterbox. What do you think Greg Caden and the feds raided Stutterbox house pertaining to? Him being kidnapped? He was a victim on that. So the only thing that Wack admit he went and talked to the feds on the 64th floor about that he was talking about was the Death Row Tupac and Biggie murder investigation. So we haven't got a statement from him. In fact, we got Shaquille O'Neal's statement, Ray J's statement, Del Dog's statement to police, and throughout these investigations, the only person that we know that he talked to that was investigated as part of this case was CS2 Back. His shit is sealed, and Greg Caden said we would never it exists, but we would never have access to it as it pertains to an ongoing murder investigation. Don't believe me? Go on Active Chucks and research it. I got the
Kiwi conversations.
But on another level, let's finish this this thing on Scandalous Los Angeles.
Disrespected me, and I made everybody accept that. He's from neighborhood crip. He ain't never disrespected me, so I'm not gonna be the one. Until you play with my name yesterday, I ain't never. Niggas been, bro. I'm telling you, my crew, Deuce Sims, Messi, Yael, Tiny Jones, they don't like me talking to you. Big Ron, they don't like me talking to you. Nigga, Ron told me he love you, and with the way you've been operating since then, Cut ain't even feeling how you get down, and he don't like me fucking with you. I told basically all of them to kiss my ass.
Yeah, that's why. I know that's why I'm gonna get the phone with you, man. I ain't sure when that shit. Like I said, that was out of you, man, and I forgot about niggas lying on niggas and all that shit. So you got every right to say whatever you want, whether it's a lie or not.
Loves Boys keeps reminding Spider that his whole stunt was an alley-oop. Remember, the first stunt was him giving Spider a warning shot for saying Wack was a rat. He said if Spider has some paperwork or proof, then bring it out. If I didn't know any better, I'd say Loves Boys is trying to overthrow Porky.
So that's it, like I say. But you called me thinking I'm tripping what you said on your life. I don't care. You gotta know I don't care. You got to know.
Okay. I do care. So you think that we don't care and we can play this game? It's no. All right, I can't play this game. I'm not going there back and forth. I don't need the alley-oops. I fuck with you. And I wait for perfect moments to jump in and try to go
Wait,
viral. I'm not compromising what I really think and believe. No.
Shout out to my East Side partner, man. Cause he ain't running no fake ass, fraud ass plays, cause he ain't no fraud ass, fake ass nigga. Fake nails, fake weed, fake too. So you probably fuck around with fake niggas too. SPI told that nigga, what up? I mean, a lot of niggas just want clout. A lot of niggas just see a bag and they'll compromise their integrity, their brand, and everything, and with lies, false narratives, like CS2 back did to you. But when the motherfucker come with some shit threatening you or whatever, and tell you he throwing you the alley-oop, well, how do you feel about him throwing you the alley-oop?
We know point guard don't catch alley-oops. We throw them. Like, I'm a point guard. Like on GP, PG, I'm the dope. You feel me? Like, I do what I do organically.
Talk that shit.
Organic presence to the internet, my nigga. Like, sometimes it go up big, sometimes it be slow, sometimes it don't really get no motion. But when I get on the internet, I present exactly what it is. I'm not with that okey doke, runner play, fake. Let's try to make them think, laugh it off. I stand on my name. That's all I got out here. On my mama.
A good name worth more than gold, man.
Always has been.
You feel me? You find me? Hey, shout out Crip Mac. You know what I'm saying? Free Crip Mac, man. But yeah, man, that shit is crazy. Nigga said, I'm a point guard. When you seen a point guard need somebody to throw him an alley-oop, nigga? Point guards throw the alley-oops, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But so essentially, this dude comes at you allegedly in defense of your attack, exposing CS2 back as CS2 back, right? So he's moving at the direction and behest of a federal confidential source, right? 137 source. And he comes up, y'all have no big issues. You said, me and you don't have no issue. I didn't win against the grain. Let's speak on that real quick. When you said you went against the grain, you said my name, Yael, Messi, Marvin, Bomani. What was you talking about? Because a lot of people ain't privy to that shit.
Well, ever since he kind of made his presence on the internet alongside CS2 back, I've been having a little bit of a connection with him in general because we had the fight with Cartoon we was promoting. I was on the production side of that fight. And on top of that, when he first was trolling S-Bone with the paperwork and all that, I stumbled across him via telephone in my section with some of my homies politicking. So I was like, okay, cuz over there with some niggas that I really respect. Why? And then
was he paying them? Was he paying the Crips? Was he paying the Crips?
I'm suspicious now because I've gotten an account of his history, and that is, from what I can understand, a part of his program. He's even said he sent money to anybody in jail, not knowing or realizing, acknowledging that a lot of niggas in jail is rats, busters, sex offenders, which he hates so much. He said no matter if you're from the neighborhood, he'll pay. So he may have been paid. However, I wasn't aware of that at the time, so there was a measure of respect that was extended to him because I found him amongst some wolves that I know I grew up with. So I was like, okay, cuz, good over there. So as his character started becoming more and more obvious online, everybody I fuck with, including you and the other people I named and so many others, started seeing, this nigga's goofy as fuck. I was seeing it as well, but I maintained a rapport with him that made it appear as if I wasn't aware. So all the way up until the day before this nigga called sending them warning shots, yourself, Yael, Tiny Draws, and Messi, and a couple more homies brought me to issue about my parent relationship with 600 in the light that he's closest to a nigga that's disrespectful to us, the culture, and so many other things. Y'all was questioning me as what my intentions was. And I was just letting y'all know I didn't have a special affection for him or nothing, but he's never done nothing personally to me, and he is technically a homie. So I utilized that as a reason not to go at it, even though I knew I could and probably would eventually, based on all the goofy shit we've been seeing him do. So I was letting him know when he chose to be loose with my name, nigga, I've been protecting your goofy ass, unworthy, corny name against a lot of pressure that you didn't even deserve.
Damn. And the next day, and I hate to be the one to say, hey, Spider Loc, I told you so. The next day,
I showed y'all and showed y'all told me so. I wasn't gonna let y'all.
Right.
As soon as I seen it, I brought it to y'all. I was right. Me know I told y'all. I was thinking it though.
Hey, let's get a reset real quick, y'all.
Hey, man, y'all know where y'all sitting at on one of the hottest rooms on Clubhouse and on YouTube right now. Y'all in Debunking Conversations. We on Clubhouse with it, too. We got Messy Marv, Hot Girl, Bo Monty, Spider the Most Eastiest, Big Taz, Tree, Papa LQ. Hey, man, we got a plethora of cats. We got football. We got a lot of cats in the goo. We got a lot of cats on stage. We got a lot of cats on the chats on YouTube. Man, salute to everybody, and make sure if you ain't smoking, you smoke up with United Color Raps. Salute to Big U. And guess what? Y'all tuning in to Debunking Conversations.
We got a super chat. Shout out Trap News Network. And Yael, I don't know what is Trap. Who is he talking to? I think he's talking to Spider.
Oh, this nigga Trap News Network said, I'll pay for this. I told you so. Salute Trap News.
Salute to
Hey.
Hey, Rich Trapper, listening to the homies is hard sometimes. It's really hard. Words before.
Hey, man. Hey, Spider, you know that's my Loc. And like we all had conversations and good dialogue, because we all brothers and we all can talk. But just like I would make posts to say, like, man, the way we move as, how we stand in our business and how we, have moral compass and everything. You just can't associate yourself with busters like that, man. Like, even though a nigga ain't did nothing to you, it's only a matter of time before he do something to you, whether it be a fake alley-oop, you know what I'm saying? Somewhat of a smuttish your name with another smutted out nigga.
Yeah, listen to Spider. He interjected.
He got something good. I see it. This nigga been being fattened up for the slaughter the whole time, homie. I ain't never give a fuck about this nigga. This nigga was introduced by Ho No Honey. You think I give a fuck about anybody? I will be associated with a buster again. So if we have to expose him, man.
Say okay. I hear what
y'all not know and be looking at me kind of funny because I knew I asked him about my sleep. You feel me?
Yeah, Trap News Network said, bro, listening is hard as fuck.
Nah, I totally understand where Spider coming from, because a lot of these niggas do need to get exposed because they parading around in a masquerade ball. You feel me? They got a lot of they got on cover girl makeup and they sitting on the stage with niggas and you know what I'm saying? They trying to blend in. And I totally understand where you coming from. It's just, for me, once I see fugaziness and goofology, I cut them off, bro, because I know me. You know what I'm saying? I just know how I am. So I haven't matured in that intellect yet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just something I got to get sharper on, because
you got people, when you in the army, you fight a war, you got people that do different operations. I just had to go covert. You feel me? That's all. Don't trip.
Don't trip. Hey, but this is the
issue years back, and we talked about it real quick, and it was over. He understood my position. So I can vouch for that. Yeah, I'm just trying to do right by the energy that I know we all supposed to abide by.
We got to give him his credit because he just exposed the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That didn't nobody really pay attention to. Wasn't nobody paying attention to the dude anyway. But Spider built that relationship with him, and he exposed himself.
I would have been able to listen.
Yeah.
I wasn't fucking with him like that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric said, nah, SPI know what he doing. Hey, Eric, shout out Eric. He said, nah, SPI know what he doing. He lined that nigga up for the slide.
Thank you. And he loved like I said, I've been the nigga for years. He always was strategic.
Yeah.
He left me the homies was not understanding my moves, and he made that move when he did because it could have been a lot of work. Dog shit.
Hey.
Let me get off the mic, bro.
Hey, yeah. But no, only thing I think that y'all missing, the point that y'all missing is this, right? This nigga came running a fake play, bro. On the internet. When we do a show, we stand on morals, we stand on principles, because we're a representation of not only our own hoods, but we a representation of a lot of people that support us, that expect authenticity, that expect motherfuckers to keep it a buck, even the harsh realities like Tupac dry snitching on Jack and Tut. We get into these issues and we gotta keep it a buck. So this dude has no intentions. They don't even give a fuck about the truth. He's a fraud. You listen to half the dudes from 6-0 said he never got put on. He's a fraud.
In my PPR, a screenshot of a text message of him a couple days before trying to get on the phone with me. I said, no, cuz every time I get on the phone with you, you jump online and you flip it. I've been there. Now y'all don't have no. I'm playing. He really thought he was slick, fucking with me. But I think it's not that. He's not slick at all. Butter knife to a steak knife.
Yeah, but this.
I salute you for standing firm when we was kind of like attacking you. I do salute you for that, like a motherfucker.
That's a big man.
I was one of the main ones, like Spider. I fuck with you. This nigga, I fuck with you, and I don't like nobody fucking with motherfuckers that I fuck with. So that's what was pissing me off about it, you know. But you stood firm and shit. Like you said, you didn't have to say it because you put it out there your damn self. Appreciate it.
My nigga. Nigga, you know, usual be on your head about that nigga. hey, no, a whole lot. Look, not just the internet click was on my head. Real homies in real life, when he was trying to think he was setting me up on the live and had Wack on there, and he was grinning like, man, that shit didn't impress me or move me. Oh, man, that shit was nothing. I knew that I was going to have a moment to one-up him, so I was just waiting. That shit didn't hurt.
Damn, what a loser. But I mean, what does that say about the exposers? They supposed to. The exposers have been exposed that they running fake plays. Y'all know about them fake plays? Well, I'm gonna take y'all back. I'm gonna take
Hell
y'all
yeah.
back. Speaking of back, you know what I'm saying?
CS2 back.
Hey,
Debunking conversations.
Hey, maybe that's what the feds knew about him. That he was getting oiled up from the back. Maybe that's why they came with the back there. I don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? But
need that Fred Sanford sound, you big dummy.
Oh man, that's what he calls me.
3-finger whack, a CS2 back.
Right. Let me show this real quick and play this audio real quick on YouTube, man. Let me see what we can do with this shit. We gonna take y'all back and show y'all how these niggas don't give a fuck about the truth. This whole no honey before I called out the fade, right?
Steven, give that birth name a chance.
Did y'all hear it? Oh, y'all couldn't hear. Oh, it's wrong.
No, we heard it. Give that birth name a chance. We heard it.
I didn't make out what that means.
That mind that was being.
He was telling Dude Sims to let Lamonte Sims be a motherfucking star, basically.
Oh yeah.
What?
He was telling him that he got some good sense, he got some good motherfucking conversation, he got good verbal skills, all of that. That's what he was trying to tell him.
He know what we know. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, he was basically trying to give him a sloppy toppy without him knowing.
Yeah, he was definitely on the nigga dick. Tell that.
Everything that came afterward.
Right.
That mind that was being molded in school, that motherfucker, let that right and wrong start guiding you, brother. And I guarantee you'll start winning. And if it's anything, right, any bridge or wall you run into that you think the nigga Cash Jones, aka Wack, the Don Move, that's associated with that same flag you got to help you with, then reach out to me. And I help you get over around that motherfucker, under that motherfucker. Give that birth name a chance.
You want
that mind that was being molded in school, that motherfucker, let that right and wrong start guiding you, brother. And I guarantee you'll start winning. And if it's anything, right, any bridge or wall you run into that you think the nigga Cash Jones, aka Wack, the Don Move, that's associated with that same flag you got to help you with, then reach out to me.
Damn.
And I help you get over around that.
Wack ain't got no problem. Hey, he thought he had one, huh?
Reach out to him so you can get to him, and then he turn around and flame you up and put your business out there and say he loaned you 25 cents and all of this and everything. Knock it off.
Tell him, hey, dude, tell him all reach out to them. All you need is from the meet up with his homie Messi from his hood.
Yeah. Hey, that's all I need. I'm having a problem. It's this confidential source that been hiding out, right? We can't catch him, right? All I need for him to do is come get your put off at the dam from Big Messi. He gonna knock your bitch ass out. I gotta get in second line because you know you gotta give the two P's their opportunity. But what y'all do if the nigga, if he evasive, if he not pulling up for his issue? I mean, that means he a buster. I mean, obviously we know that part.
He just gotta wait, or he's just gonna keep running and it'll never happen. It's like a motherfucker being on the run.
Like in court, do that game push him into a default decision of no longer being a member?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to say because you know you got some motherfuckers from the set that's left right and him. You know he's potentially or possibly helping. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't gonna go against him. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Only the strong gonna survive, and he ain't one of the strong. And whoever riding with him, they might not survive either. So be very careful. Big Mess said it. B.I.G.
You heard the G, homie.
That's why.
Triple OG, double OG. But yeah, that's all I need you to help me out with, man. I'm all right. I'm in a good position. Me and my wife is my fiance. We doing all right. Me and Yael, Messi Marvin, Bomani. We got the Damu Keyway conversation. A hell of a support team. Shout out to Tree Tips. Shout out High Girl. My nigga Taz Brim. Usual Johnson. Scandalous Los Angeles. Smoked Out TV Reactions. That's my boy Simply. Shot Banks. Shout out the whole team, man, that's been pushing, standing on business. The West Coast is back. Let's finish this content, man.
You playing it, Deuce?
Oh yeah, you can hear it?
No, I couldn't hear it. I was waiting. I was waiting for you to load that shit up.
Thank you, brother.
Said they feel. And I carry them right. I don't get involved with that shit just on behalf of my homies. So it's easy. You think blame that, man, that was the wrong move, taking asthma with you, cousin. All right, I'm gonna quit talking.
Oh yeah, hold on, before we go, so I talked to him, right? And I talked to Mike about the nigga incident. So mine's kind of like, I don't care if he's from the hood or not. So the second side of the story, he was saying the bitch didn't kiss the cash, you screwed with the boo. It all came down to Cuz got multiple charges over there.
Oh, he got years.
He got multiple strikes, multiple charges over there. So Yeah, that's that. But like I was telling him, I said, bro, I don't really care. He wanted to say, I don't know the nigga. I was just telling money bag, if you gonna be carrying around like this, you put up with niggas, you gotta keep your name straight.
I told the whole world, nigga, when everybody was calling me the Queen's crib, I'm like, nigga, 600 be in my hood, nigga, with my homies, nigga, I didn't even know. You like flip the script on me for Wack. Wack is not worth it, bro. I'm thinking in my mind, in the back of my mind, is what I be thinking, keep it real. This nigga look at Wack like me, but he working his angle. So when you start really pressing around with me behind Wack, I'm thinking like, cuz to really believe in Wack. Don't nobody believe in Wack but you, bro. Nobody believes in Wack but you. I've been there like 20 years.
Hey, you wrong,
what he did for you, what he told you, what he showed you. I've been there for 20 years. First day I met him, nigga.
Hey, Spider-Loc, you was wrong. You got the 100 EBT dick suckers, the Golden Knee Pad Award. You got all them niggas that believe CS2 back.
I was speaking on behalf of our streets, bro.
Oh, yeah. He don't even matter in the streets. You right.
He told me, oh, you used to fuck my girl, but I bought her braces and put her to nursing school. She look good now. He's a bean, nigga. Okay, every time I look at my presence, he don't do nothing but get along and laugh at every joke, nigga. I don't care if 30 niggas around, my joke is bunk and nobody else laugh. He gonna laugh, nigga. Okay, I know cash.
Okay, listen, everybody got their opinion, right? I'm telling you,
and the Wack, I know facts. I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you what you never seen. You've been around Wack multiple times. I've never. Okay, hold on. You can probably never. I'm gonna tell you what you never seen. You've never seen Wack get in a real nigga face and talk none of that shit he talk on the internet. Name one real nigga he got it like that in person.
I'm gonna be real with you. When we be out where we at, niggas don't try it because it's a different type of industry.
How many niggas have ever told you, hey, I saw Wack get at so-and-so? Insert real nigga like that. You never heard. It's never happened. I'm telling you, it's never happened in life. No. It's not on the phone. If it's not on the phone or on the internet, every time you talk to a real nigga, he's a hoe. He bows everything down in person. I promise you.
Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. You can say that about a lot of people, right? But I'm telling you, when we move around right. So we never get to really like, ain't no nigga come play like that. You get what I'm saying?
Like, all right. You know, Tiny Joe's fired on Cub at the game concert. You know that happened, right? It's not a lie.
Love's Boy says Tiny Drawls didn't punch Porky up. If that is true, then ask Wack, why is he leaving his venue in such a hurry? And why is he outside of his car right here instead of waiting for the lever to lift up so he can leave?
It's not a lie, bro. It's not a lie. So tell me this, 600. You didn't see Wack running out of the venue with your own eyes and hearing with his own ears saying, J-Rock just knocked me out, blood, with a dope fiend. Where y'all was at?
Oh, you talking I thought you talking about Tiny Jaws.
No, I just switched to a whole other incident. Since we don't have no footage on that last one, don't need to argue. You say it's a lie, I say it's not. What about the one that was in HD crystal clear with this nigga just waking up, running outside, talking, where he at? Where y'all was at?
Hold on, Spider. Now let's be real with you. Where's the footage?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Hey, that's a good point.
Hey, J-Rock just knocked me out.
Hey, but no, that's a good point, Messi. Messi said, since when do somebody walk around a concert talking about J-Rock knocked me out, blood? Belligerent, effective. See, I said that's a good point that Messi made. Since when do people walk around a concert saying J-Rock just knocked me out, blood? He's belligerent. He's discombobulated. What he dopey? Where was y'all niggas at? Shout out my boy Scandalous. He didn't really do this one that good as at the end on that video. He put that video where you can hear him, but I like this video a little bit more because it has the closed captions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
so you get the closed caption, you get the exclusive introduction into this man's whole get down during the time. Blueface laughing at him. Compton AV right there. Hey, Compton AV, we want you to come in. We trying to figure out what you witnessed that night. Another witness, but let's get into this.
Hey man, you can't act. Let me shut up. Let me shut up, bro.
All right, I'm gonna start the screen, share screen. Okay, we all. Let me see. Boom. Let y'all see this shit. CS2 back. Another liar. Damn. Christopher Love Boy. Oh, for some reason the sound ain't coming on. Oh, there it go. In the dressing room. Oh, so that's why nobody's seen it. Yael, did you catch that part? We gonna run it back, man, to make sure everybody caught it.
Nah, I can't hear it. I can't hear the audio, bro.
You can see that, you can hear that, bro.
It's a whole nother video where Hold No Honey.
Nah, I can't hear it.
I always been wondering for a long time, can I take a blow from a nigga that big?
Right.
Yeah, my jaw straight. I ate that. So he went into detail about how hard J-Rock fired him up on another video before too.
Well, it's been an evolution of different renditions. One time he said the nigga swung and missed. Another time he said the nigga dolphined him once and ran. So he got a couple different renditions. But
he's telling the truth though. He's telling the truth because he said a bitch ass nigga is talking about he got knocked out. Well, look at the video. The bitch ass nigga, Tater Face, is saying he knocked me out good. Exactly. So he's talking about himself. I told y'all that. He always talk about himself.
Can you see that, y'all?
He's the bitch ass nigga that put it out there. Because he I'm saying it.
There's nothing playing, bro. I'm looking at the
thing. I wasn't playing the thing. I just had it on that screen, so I didn't have the actual voice on the audio. But we gonna get to it right now. You should be able to see it now, bro. Right. I don't know why you wasn't seeing it. All right, you can see that?
All I see is a screen with some different little things on it.
And you can't hear it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I said I don't see nothing playing on.
All right, we'll skip that. Because if you can't get it, it's because of the link goes to another it's not picking it up. But listen, bro, they whole crew habitual liars. They try to smut out Spider-Lo. He played possum on them niggas, and he exposed it for what it was. You a clout chasing fraud, a scammer that's running a scam on YouTube, projecting yourself in this false image, taking instructions from a federal confidential source. I don't know, my nigga. 600. Loose caboose cannon, another lying motherfucker. The truth ain't in him. You know what I'm saying? At least this nigga had kept it truthful and said Spider-Lo was a real low.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Loose caboose cannon just in a whole nother metaverse, my nigga. Like,
bro.
Yeah.
They got a what you call them type of individuals? That's a rap pack. They talk like this.
Hey, hey, because my dad, he's a CS2. He talked to me like this for the Los Angeles Police Department. That's why I shaved my face and I got the pedo face. You know what I'm saying? So
man, that shit look crazy, bro. He looked like a real tree jumper. You know what I'm saying?
he looked like a real snitch. Pull over,
Or
pull over right now.
Let us get a reset real quick, y'all. I got something special for him today.
Hey man, listen, y'all should know where y'all at already, but if you don't know, now you know. You are sitting in a room with some real ones. And this is Damu Kiwe Conversations. Make sure y'all following the mods on Clubhouse. Make sure y'all following the room on Clubhouse. Man, salute to all the mods. Man, we got Tree, Messy, Hot Girl, Taz, Foball, Bo Money, Spider the Most Eastiest. Who else we got? We got Fronts in the building. We got TD in the building.
Yeah, TD in the building. Salute
man,
to TD.
We got TD salute. We got Papa LQ. We got my boy Joey Westside. What up? Hey. Man, we got a whole plethora of supporters and a goo in on stage. Ocho, if you in there, Hood Vlogs. Man, we just got a whole plethora of everybody. And don't forget the chat on YouTube. We got RDL, we got Stack Gang Hundo, we got Money Grip, we got a plethora of people. Man, I can't see them all, name them all, but y'all know who y'all is and y'all are involved. Paris Tide. But again, if y'all don't know, now you know. You are sitting in a room with some real ones, and we are live on YouTube with Damu Kiwe Conversations.
We got 250 people in the chat on YouTube. Share,
man, salute.
Let them know that we up in there. He was talking. How did you say what you call it, Rat Pack? How they be talking?
They be like, hey, 600. What up, CS2?
Yeah. Hey, Yael, didn't you take a stand in a position because you didn't want to associate yourself, your brand as an artist with some niggas that was cool with all that rat shit and live rap?
Man, listen. Once I figured out niggas was trying to sign me because of validation, they wanted their name to be validated because they were ostracized and basically blackballed from the community for lying and putting an innocent man in jail. But because the bag came around,
man name? Just for those who don't know the story.
If you don't know, his name is Freddie Sanders. He goes by Chemo the Dude on Instagram. Make sure y'all tap in with that brother. That's my brother. He's an innocent individual. He's been down for 25 years, and the characters and clowns involved in his case are walking around, then got socked upon, allegedly, and some other, but at the end of the day, that brother is innocent, and these clowns put him in jail over a lie and over a squabble for him standing on business. And, they're associated with some industry clowns, Roddy Ricch being one of them, and I stand on that.
Some niggas getting punched. We ain't going to even show all of that. We going to get to this, though.
Hey, Roddy.
Damu Kiwe Conversations.
You ever touched $1 million?
Hit that like button.
2, 1.
Put on.
You didn't want to be a crip, you want to be a rapper. Well, follow this script, you can be an actor. Cause playing in these streets and get your ass. You ain't a real guy, you a mascot. I ain't kidding, I care, but I'm with all that. You a new era fitted, nigga, all cap. You think that Clubhouse shit, put a stain on me. Nigga, you a little bitch, I'm your big homie. Got your 20 million, put them phonies on the Jeep. Paying for a lawyer that the homie never seen. I guess it's something that you did in a dream. Though it seems you gon' turn it down if you see me. To the black Mac, that's a DP. Come get your official from a real OG. Before you come through, they gotta run it by me. Have you ever touched $1 million? Have you ever touched $1 million?
Damu Kiwe Conversations.
Have you ever touched $1 million?
Put on.
Mister, check your nigga paperwork, all facts. You run with a few snitches, that's a rat pack. Oh, realest crib. That's all bullshit. You try to tackle the homie, then Bird call quit. Rail said line it up, Bird said nah, it's cool. Don't fuck his face up, cuz got interviews. No disrespect to my nigga Bird, but that contract you offered me, you got some nerve. Just like the letter that I rep, you know I had to curve. This gon' be the realest story that you never heard. Congratulations, little nigga, you made Ford. But my respect in the hood is what you can't afford. Have you ever touched $1 million? Have you ever touched $1 million? Have you ever touched?
Hey.
Use a stitch. I'm your big homie. But yeah, man, salute to Spider Most Easties. He demonstrated that same position that Yael took, and he demonstrated on, man. He showed that he does have a moral compass. It might not be the same as yours, but I'm pretty close to it. And I just want to salute that brother and give him his flowers. You got a lot of prostitute ass gangbangers that don't know how to get money or go get a job or maintain a job, that for clout or for a bag, they'll sell their own mama out or they'll sell their ass, right? Spider-Loc ain't one of them. He just showed you that. And neither is Yael. Hey, what you want to say before we go? We going to be on Clubhouse. Everybody go to the Damu Keyway conversation room. We going to chop it up over there, smoke. And what we going to... Hey, let me go get my papers, y'all. What you got to say?
Man, listen. Don't you dare roll that weed up with them regular ass raps. Make sure you uniting your weed with some United Color raps, man. Salute to Big U for the sponsor. And guess what? I'm going to say this, man. Salute to Spider-Loc, man, for standing on his candle, man, and standing on business, man, and handling the situation like he said he was. You feel me? Everybody sometimes don't understand the rollout of it. But once we get the gist of it and we have dialogue and then we elaborate, it's all understood, you know. And like Deuce M said, everybody is not finna compromise themselves for a bag or associate with themselves with people who are foul and know their intentions. Like you just heard the record. That's about exposing niggas who compromise their moral compass for some money, and it's cool with hanging out with rats and niggas that's foul for a small smidget of fame, my nigga. I turned 2 deals down and I'm still standing on it, my nigga. I got whatever I got going on is what I got going on. So if y'all fucking with Damu Keyway conversations, this is what you getting out of it. Men that standing on business, Damus and Keyways uniting, and we this is what we elaborating on, man. This is what we standing on. This is the shit we pushing. And if you with us, man, keep tuning in. Tell a friend, come to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, and come to the room on YouTube, man. This is Damu Keyway Conversations.
And go follow Spider-Loc Most Easty. Every Friday they have Kick It Cack being Bull. You talking about with Munchie B and Spider-Loc Most Easty, man. We all family. Y'all, if y'all don't follow them, y'all need to go follow them. We gonna cut this live short. We on Clubhouse with it in the Damu Keyway conversation room. West side, nigga. So.
Dummy.